You could be wasting hours and hundreds of dollars on your bike without even knowing it. That's right. Whether it's bad habits, overlooked maintenance, or straight-up money pits, every rider falls into these traps at some point. But not today. Because today, I'm revealing 10 sneaky mistakes every rider makes, and how to stop them dead in their tracks. Avoid these, and you'll save time, cash, and headaches, while keeping your ride running flawless. Stick with me, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to fix, what to skip, and how to keep your bike in top shape without getting ripped off. Let's roll into mistake number 1, ignoring tire pressure, the silent wallet killer. Think skipping a tire pressure check is no big deal? Think again. Low or high pressure wrecks your ride in 2 big ways. First, it wears your tires faster, meaning more frequent and expensive replacements. Second, it kills your fuel efficiency, making every ride cost you more at the pump. Here's the fix. Check your tire pressure monthly with a simple gauge. Your bike's manual or swing arm sticker has the correct PSI, not the max pressure stamped on the sidewall. Stick to it, and you'll get better grip, longer tire life, and fewer fuel stops. Shops love selling tires sooner than needed. Don't let them cash in on your mistake. Up next, mistake number 2, over-revving a cold engine. Fast track to engine damage. We get it. You're eager to ride, but hammering the throttle on a cold engine, that's a one-way ticket to costly repairs. When cold, your engine oil is thicker and hasn't fully circulated. Revving hard before it's warm stresses internal components, causing premature wear on pistons, bearings, and valves. Here's the fix. Let your bike idle for 1 to 2 minutes after starting. This gives the oil time to reach every part of the engine. No need for a long warm-up, just ease into your ride instead of redlining from the start. Mechanics make big money on premature engine rebuilds. Don't be their next victim. Coming up, mistake number 3, skipping chain lube, the fastest way to kill your drive. Your chain is the lifeline of your bike, but if you're not lubing it regularly, you're wearing it down way faster than you should. A dry chain causes excess friction, stretches out, and can even snap mid-ride. Here's the fix. Lube your chain every 300 to 500 miles, or after riding in rain. Use a quality chain lube, not WD-40. Spray it evenly while rotating the wheel, and wipe off excess so it doesn't attract dirt. A neglected chain means a costly replacement sooner, or worse, a wrecked sprocket and transmission. Mechanics love selling full drivetrain replacements. Don't let them cash in on your mistake. Up next, mistake number 4, riding with worn brake pads, a disaster waiting to happen. Brakes are your last line of defense. But if you're riding on thin, worn-out pads, you're risking longer stopping distances and even destroying your rotors, which turns a cheap fix into a hundreds of dollars repair. Here's the fix. Inspect your brake pads every few months, or sooner if you hear a squealing sound. Most pads have wear indicators. If they're getting close to the limit, swap them out. A set of pads is cheap, but replacing rotors, not so much. Shops love waiting until your rotors are toast so they can charge you for a full brake overhaul. Stay ahead of the game. Up next, mistake number 5, overloading the bike. Your ride wasn't built for this. We get it. You want to pack everything for that long trip or carry extra gear, but loading your bike past its weight limit is a recipe for disaster. It puts excess strain on your suspension, makes handling sluggish, and even overworks your tires, increasing the risk of a blowout. Here's the fix. Check your bike's weight limit in the manual. It includes you, your gear, and any passenger. If you're carrying extra weight, adjust the suspension and tire pressure accordingly to stay balanced and safe. Overloading shortens the life of your shocks, tires, and even your brakes, costing you way more in repairs down the road. Up next, mistake number 6, using cheap fuel. Don't let your engine pay the price. Think saving a few bucks at the pump is no big deal? Cheap, low-quality fuel can leave gunky deposits in your injectors and combustion chamber, reducing performance and wrecking fuel efficiency. Over time, it can lead to rough idling, misfires, and even costly repairs. Here's the fix. If your bike recommends premium fuel, use it. There's a reason manufacturers specify octane levels. Even if your bike runs on regular, choosing a top-tier fuel brand can keep your engine cleaner. And if premium isn't an option, a quality fuel additive every few tanks can help prevent buildup. Mechanics make a killing fixing fuel-related issues. Don't give them the chance. Coming up next, mistake number 7, neglecting battery care. Don't get stranded. A dead battery isn't just annoying, it can leave you stranded miles from home with no warning. And guess what? Most battery failures aren't sudden, they're preventable. Letting your bike sit too long without riding, exposing the battery to extreme temperatures, or skipping routine checks can shorten its life dramatically. Here's the fix. Check your battery voltage every few weeks with a simple multimeter. 12.6 volts or higher means you're good, but if it's dipping below 12.4 volts, it's time for a charge. If your bike sits for long periods, use a trickle charger to keep it topped up. And if your battery is over 3 years old, consider replacing it before it dies unexpectedly. A little maintenance goes a long way and keeps you from pushing your bike home. Up next, mistake number 8, poor riding posture. Fix this for a smoother, safer ride. Riding posture isn't just about comfort, it's about control. Slouching, stiff arms, or a tense grip can wear you out fast and make your bike harder to handle. Ever felt sore after a long ride? Your posture is probably to blame. Here's the fix. Relax your shoulders and keep your elbows slightly bent. This helps absorb shocks and gives you better steering control. Grip the tank with your knees, not just your hands, to reduce arm fatigue. And don't lock your wrists, keep them loose to avoid overcorrecting at high speeds. Small changes make a huge difference. Fix your posture and you'll ride longer, feel better and stay in control. Up next,
mistake number 9, ignoring weird noises, the sound of trouble. That odd rattle, squeak, or clicking sound, it's not just annoying, it's your bike waving a red flag. Small issues like a loose bolt, worn out chain, or bad wheel bearings start with noise before they turn into expensive breakdowns. The fix? Don't ignore it. Take a few minutes to track down where it's coming from. Check your chain tension, inspect your brakes, and tighten any loose fasteners. Catching it early means saving cash and avoiding a roadside disaster. And up next, mistake number 10, not washing your bike, dirt's silent killer. Think washing your bike is just about looks? Think again. Mud, road grime, and salt don't just sit there. They eat away at your paint, clog moving parts, and invite rust to the party. The fix? Give it a rinse, especially after wet or muddy rides. Use a gentle bike cleaner, a soft sponge, and avoid blasting bearings with high-pressure water. A clean bike isn't just prettier, it lasts longer and runs smoother. And that wraps up the 10 sneaky mistakes every rider makes. Which ones have you been guilty of? Let me know in the comments, and if you found this helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more no-nonsense motorcycle tale tips.